This video is the ultimate early game guide for Clash of Clans. And you may be asking yourself, what is early game? I define it as Town Halls 1 through 7, a phase where progress flies by and mistakes are easy to make. So to minimize this, I have compacted my 8 years of experience playing Clash of Clans into this one video. Gonna be teaching you how to 3-star every base you go against, what to spend your gems and magic items on, what armies to use, upgrade priorities, and many other things. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, to give you guys a clearer picture, I'm going to be restarting Clash of Clans on this new account to work alongside and give you a little demonstration. Starting at the first Town Hall, number 1. As you can see, we're just doing the tutorial, attacking the goblins, the villager girl, explaining how your village runs. Don't you dare spend a single one of those gems. But by the end of the tutorial, you've already upgraded your town hall to level 2, and you can't really make any mistakes yet. But as I said earlier, save every gem. It is imperative that you save every single one of them you get from achievements, the beginner gold pass, and clearing obstacles. The reasoning behind this is because you need to get your 3rd and 4th builders really quick. 3rd one only costing 500 gems and the 4th one costing 1,000. So if you stockpile them, you'll get it in no time. But let's start getting into strategies and what to upgrade at Town Hall 2. At Town Hall 2, you're capped with only 4 troops: Barbarian, Archers, Giants, and Goblins. I kind of forgot, maybe Goblins, but yes, I did gem small upgrades for the video. But in order to 3-star bases, you need to take a look at what defenses other Town Hall 2s have. It's cannons and archer towers. That's pretty much it, dude. This makes a simple attack style such as 3 giants incredibly powerful. And when you're attacking, deploy your giants directly toward the defenses to tank. And as you can see, just follow up with the rest of the barbarians and you should totally wreck the base. Speed this up, we got the easy 3 stars. And now that you got all that loot, what do you start upgrading? Start by deploying all your buildings and defenses. And if you want to, you can create a small base. But be sure to put your defenses behind walls in the other buildings. It'll give you a much higher chance from deterring the barbarians. And as you can see, I just whipped up something like this. It'll work decent on defense. But as I said prior, this stage goes by extremely fast, so be sure to get working on your storages and your barracks and army camps as well. And once you've done all that, you're ready to move up to Town Hall 3. And now that it's upgraded, there are many things that I want to talk about at this stage. Firstly, try to repair the clan castle for 10,000 elixir, because the donated troops, the baby dragon especially, are extremely powerful early game because of the lack of air defenses. Also, general rule of thumb, you just want to deploy all your new buildings the second you get to the next town hall. Mortar in particular at Town Hall 3 though, because it is essential for stopping those barbed swarm attacks that absolutely crush you. Also, at this stage, you get another army camp and the laboratory, which you can use to start your first troop upgrades. You want to be sure to get your army camps upgraded because it doubles your troop capacity from Town Hall 2. And with all those new troops, you kind of want to use a similar army composition. Just throw in a few more barbs, giants, and a bit of archers. We're looking for a hard base to test this on. I ended up landing on this Town Hall 4. We're going to be strategically deploying all these troops, starting with the giants to tank. You really want to get that mortar out very early in the attack, so your troops with like the barbarians and archers, they don't get picked off with the splash damage. And as you can see, we use our troops strategically, picking off each of the defenses with a little swarm of barbarians and archers, while our giants are working through. Speed this up, and we swept it. Easy 3-star, boys. Now that we know how to attack at Town Hall 3, you might be asking, what base design should I use? I suggest copying one from YouTube, but how long are you really going to be at Town Hall 3, you know? If you want to build your own, remember to put your mortar central with the other defenses and tuck behind some walls. That's pretty much it for base designing. But again, this level flies by with all the short upgrades, so we're moving on up to Town Hall 4. This is where a major change in your offense happens, and that's because you unlock balloons and going to be using them in full air attacks. But once you've unlocked them, your army composition is going to be entirely balloons, no other troops. But I'm quickly going to do an attack just to show you guys how this thing works. To begin a balloon attack, locate where air defenses and archer towers are. You need to be attacking these and getting them out early in the attack. So just start by tapping in enough balloons to take out each defense. Usually this is going to be around 5 to 6, 7 balloons. And once all defenses are gone, you pretty much won the attack. There is nothing else that can attack those balloons. Super easy, super simple attack strategy at Town Hall 4. Just spam everything in. And we got the easy 3 stars. But now let's get into what you need to upgrade firstly at Town Hall 4. So deploy your new buildings, obviously, and begin upgrading your laboratory, very important, to unlock the new troop upgrades. Then you want to get your storages and army camps going, and you'll be completely good in the offensive department. And again, you should copy a base off of YouTube, but if you want to make your own, make your mortar and air defense in the center locations of the base. Also, just another little tip for early game, save all your magic items unless it's the builder potion. And to explain why, I'll just put it in shortly. You're going to get these rare things called books, right? They will instantly finish any upgrade for any amount of time. And at these lower town halls, you don't want to use a book of building to finish a building that is what, like 4 or 5 hours long. You want to be waiting until you're at least 3 to 5 days when you kind of break even. Do not check me on that. That was a guesstimate. But builder potion is really the only magic item you're going to get value out of, which if you get even one of them can completely change your base in just the hour that it's active. If you're online getting those upgrades going and you have 3 builders, you can completely transform your base. But that's pretty much all my advice for Town Hall 4. So we're moving on to Town Hall 5. But at this level, several things change on offense and defense. Most notably, the wizard towers, the new troops, spells. These are several things you're going to have to adapt to, but don't worry, I made a guide. Start off by deploying your new buildings. I feel like, I don't know why I keep saying this. And paste yourself a solid base from YouTube. Also, try to upgrade your storages and laboratory first for Town Hall 5. If you ever get behind on those storages, it's going to be the death of your account. I promise. Also, very exciting. You get another army camp. I think it's your 3rd. And every time you get a new army camp, it is a big boost to your offense. And with all that extra space, you want to run giant wizards with some lightning spells. It is sure to crush any Town Hall 5, and I'm going to demonstrate right now. To use giant wizard zap, you want to start with the lightning spells and zapping it in between multiple defenses if you can, preferably ground targeting defenses. And after that, you want to start off with a giant to tank for the wall breakers and drop a line of giants followed with a line of wizards. They should funnel in nicely and break into the core of the base. If you don't know how to funnel yet, I made a whole tutorial on not just funneling, but attacking in general. I will put a card in the top right of the screen. But once you've dropped all your troops and spells, just let the troops do their thing and you should get an easy 3 stars. It's that simple. But yeah, now that we're back at the home village, if you guys have been following along this whole guide, you should have enough gems to purchase your 3rd builder. I don't in my case because I'm gemming it for the video. So check your achievements, remove some buildings, and get yourself that 3rd builder. It will help you out tremendously. But yeah, not much else to say about Town Hall 5, so we're moving on to Town Hall 6. And now that I gemmed it, you'll see that you gotta place down all these new buildings. There's a lot. Importantly though, the air sweeper, mortar, and wizard tower. These defenses are very crucial to get early on to increase your defense. But also, it's important to get your laboratory, barracks, and spell factory upgraded. With that, you'll unlock yourself, I think, the heal spell. You'll unlock healers and new troop upgrades by doing all those. But the healer is used in the best Town Hall 6 attack in my opinion. But for the next 2 town halls, I can't show the attacks because I don't have the troops unlocked on my account. So I'm gonna have to do with other people's attacks. I'm very sorry. The armor composition is going to be a mix of what you've already seen before. 2 to 3 healers, wall breakers, giants, and some wizards. The idea of this attack is to get the most value out of your healers while they're still alive. So you want to start the attack opposite of the air defenses. And the reason for this, you don't want your healers going down early in the attack. But deploy yourself some giants and wall breakers to bust the walls open and start spamming in those giants, then the healers, and then the wizards. But as you can see, it's no sweat. Also, I think it is worth noting that if you're noticing that your giants are kind of dying, you can swap out a few wizards for extra giants, remove a healer, extra giants, Just tweak and test with those 4 troops and you should be good. But as you can see, easy 3 stars with that attack. And it goes to show that this is the best attack strategy at Town Hall 6. But now that we're back at base, be sure to get your storages upgraded. And I know I keep saying this, but it is the #1 mistake of early game players. They neglect their storages. Either that or spending their gem constantly, but also just a little reminder to save your magic items as well, unless it's training and builder potions, because those are, essential for progression and you get really good value out of them in the early town halls. But moving on to the final town hall of early game, in my opinion, and one of the biggest learning curves. Town Hall 7. This is a huge moment for you, and personally, it's my favorite Town Hall to be at, and I know you may not realize it yet, but at this stage, you unlock Dark Elixir, which is, the most important resource to stockpile for hero and laboratory upgrades. Not only that, you get your first hero, the Barbarian King, who is very useful throughout the entire game, so do not sleep on upgrading him, and do it consistently and keep him down. Biggest noob mistake is not having him high level. On top of this, you unlock a whole bunch of stuff. Dark barracks, dark elixir storage, dark elixir drills, and a bunch of different defenses. But just be sure to place everything down and then get to your offense, which is what I'm going to be talking about right now. Offense changes for Town Hall 7 are extremely overpowered. The army compositions you're going to want to use are Mass Hog Riders and Zap Dragon style attacks. But as you can see with the Zap Dragons, you just zap out the air defenses and go straight in. And with the Mass Hog Riders, you just spam them all in and use heal spells. That's pretty much it. Very easy to sweep each base. But those are pretty much the two meta attacks for Town Hall 7. They don't require much skill, and admittedly, I use these, But thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to help out the channel, you can just hit the like button, and also big announcement. I have started a second channel called More Jacob Clashes. I will pop it up on screen. I'm going to be posting non-Clash of Clans related content on there, so be sure to check that out. Comment if this was in any way helpful to you, and if not, tell me I'm stupid. And what other town halls you guys want me to do this with. But yeah, please subscribe and bye-bye.